Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, as you can tell by the title, I finally got my new floor put in. And here we are. You can see the type of tile we decided to go with. That sound in the background is my dog drinking water. But yeah, finally got it all in. Now, you can see the room right here, my game room, is everything's kind of not a mess, but games are still missing. I'm kind of rearranging things. I'll probably make a game room tour video soon. Hopefully release it maybe around July, August, not quite sure when. But you'll see how I redesign this place. It's not going to be too much of a difference, but yeah, got all the tile in. Let's see. Dog in the way. There we go. Dog in the way again. Now, the tile, this was a long process. It took about an entire week. And the entire downstairs is tile. So, you know, we got it at a really good price. We were able to get the tile itself at the contractor's price. You know, so we saved a little bit of money there. And the cost per square foot as far as installation, we saved money there. So, here was the hard part. Seeing as how the whole downstairs is tile, and myself, my wife, don't have the luxury of, you know, just taking a vacation right now, and you know the kids have school and work. So the first thing they did is they had to remove all the old tile, and they started actually over here in the dining room. And just as I had suspected, the tile was installed very cheaply, very incorrectly. It was just popping up like nothing. Now, after they got all the tile done, which took about 10 hours total. Let's see. They came in, worked 5 hours, then worked 10 hours, then 5, and then like 5. One of the reasons it took so long is because it was just 2 guys. So, you know, they took out all the tile, and then they had to clean up all the, I don't know what you call it. Having a brain freeze right now. They had to clean up all the stuff under the tile, and that got dust everywhere. Now, of course, we had to move everything out of the house. So I had stuff in the backyard. I had stuff in the garage, which you've seen before. Still got some stuff in here. But yeah. So that was a pain in the ass, but you know, when they were doing the cleaning of under the tile, once it was removed, dust got everywhere. It was upstairs, or it's not dust, I'm not sure what you want to call it. So that was a hassle. And, you know, we were prepared for it. And then, of course, they started to install the new tile, and they can only do certain sections because we needed a walkway to access our upstairs. So he tiled like some of up to right here, and then we could walk over here and over there, and then, you know, the next time he reversed it. So it was kind of tricky, but yeah. So after he tiled it, you know, had to let it set, and then, you know, they had to come back in, they had to grout it. So it was a very long process. Like I said, about a week. The first 2 days there was 2 guys, and after that was just 1 guy and his wife who was helping him. You know, they do this professionally. So, and then, you know, after everything was said and done, we finally got our furniture back in. He had to do the baseboards because those have to come off. So, you know, he's installing those, and again, there was a little bit of dust because he had to clean behind what was there before. A little bit of dust, not anywhere near as bad as it was before, but just another quick cleanup. But yeah, so there you are. Just thought I'd put this up. There's really not much more to say. I'll go into detail when I make my arcade room tour video. I try and do those yearly. But if you don't remember from the previous video where I mentioned I was getting the tile done, it's because in the dining room, right about here, we used to have these probably 12 by 12 square tiles, and there was 2 rows, and they just started tenting up. They would instead of being flat, they would go like this. So we'd have 2 rows forming, oh, I can't, but yeah, forming like going like this. One row up this way, another row up this way. So we suspected it was bad installation. That's what it was. It started with just a few over here, and then it just slowly worked its way over. And we thought, you know what? The tile was cheap. We could tell it was the tile that you can probably get at Home Depot for 98 cents a square foot, or 75 cents a square foot. And we just decided, you know what, let's just borrow some equity and do some things to the house. And this is one of the things. We decided to get some tile. Luckily for us, we bought our house at a good time. It's gained about $100,000 in value, so that was pretty good. Oh, let me show you. As you can see, this is not actually arcade related, but yeah, all that over there, all this, kitchen, yeah. So there you are, nothing too much. It's kind of funny. Originally, I thought, I never done tile, and I asked the guy, I was like, well, can you just do half the house at a time? Maybe get all the games, and we put them in the garage, and he does this half. Little did I know how big of a mess it was going to be. Oh, and of course, we had to run a dumpster of sorts for haul away. That was another way that we saved some money, because I think professional companies, they add on a charge or whatever, but we just rented a dumpster. It was originally going to be a type of dumpster that you find like in an apartment building, but the limitation on the weight was 2,000 pounds, and the tile alone, the new stuff, was like, I think 1,700 pounds or maybe 2,500 pounds. So we had to upgrade the dumpster, and we also threw out some other stuff that we had no use for. So, we saved some money. Probably not as much as I initially thought after you add in the cost of everything, but still, we did save some money. So there you are. If you have any questions, I don't think you will, but until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.